All right, everybody, good evening, and welcome to Graham Park, home of Seneca Valley Raider lacrosse, for this evening's game between the Mars Fighting Planets and your Seneca Valley Raiders. Good evening, Swirly Nation. Thanks for joining us here on Cinnamon Swirl TV, your home for Raider lacrosse. The Raiders have a 1-0, now 2-0 advantage as Wilson with a bounce shot to the upper deck. We're about 3 minutes in here. Took us a second to get everything started. As you can see, like uploaded logos and stuff aren't done. We're rushing to get here in time from a 6 o'clock meeting I had. So actually, I got it up and started sooner than any of the other broadcasts because the other ones I was talking to you guys and you weren't even there. We weren't live yet. So we're live this time. Thanks for joining us. I'm going to try to get this out to a bunch of people here. All of you who have your alerts and stuff set up are good to go. As Cristalino fires it down the field looking for Wilson, it'll bounce past him and gets out of bounds, I believe. Wilson could have scooped that. They never would have known. So it's Seneca Valley behind, looking for Fagan out in front. It'll bounce the whole way free. That's Fowler picking it up at center field. Tries for Fagan. He tried to get that with one hand and was unsuccessful. So it'll be picked up behind now by, I think that's, all these ads on Team Snap. Trying to get the roster up for you, folks. I have, oh, that's Weinrich. That's what I thought it was. Driving the net is Fagan. A bouncing ball will end up in. Knocked out of his stick, and it'll bounce its way through. And the Raiders will take a 3-0 lead. On the face-off, it'll be Jack Reel. Right down Main Street he goes. Defended well, and his shot will come through right from face-off to net. Jack Reel will bury one by and give your Raiders a 4-0 lead. Four minutes and 47 seconds to play here in the first of 4 quarters. You'll see it as 2 halves. I might actually go to the OT button on the 4th quarter, give you the quarter count instead, as we use a hockey scoreboard here. Real body position to win the draw, breaking into the offensive zone, gains the box, looks for Weinrich. Weinrich will pull things back out for Wilson. He can't control, and a bouncing ball will get to the line, but not out. Wilson will maintain possession on the left side. He's got Evans behind. He'll look for him and find him. He's looking. Sargo there, winding, firing, and a beautiful save by the Mars goaltender. And a clearing attempt pops all the way free. Fagan tracking him back as well as Sargo. Also hustling back into the zone is Cristalino. I'm sorry, that's Wingard. The 4 and 1 were a bit mixed up for me there. The ball passed out of bounds by Mars. And Smakus will take it from behind, getting it to the Seneca netminder. Randall, who wings it back up to Smakus. Smakus looking all the way up for Evans, who will gain the box in plenty of time. A twisting move frees up a little bit of space as he looks for the Raiders to set things up. On the right wing side, hitting Wilson, crossing in front. A bouncing shot misses, and it'll bounce all the way to the corner to be picked up there by Weinrich. Weinrich to Wilson. Wilson to Fagan. He'll wind and fire. And a beautiful stop again from the outside shot from Fagan. A clearing attempt battled for by Wilson. 2 Mars players, 2 Seneca Valley Raiders as Wilson comes away with it. He'll go behind to Weinrich, popping it out in front for a Sargo. It'll be picked up by Evans, a spinning shot that's blocked by a long pole. Scooped by... That will be Wingard driving the middle. He's attacked by 3 Mars defenders. Picked up by Wilson, banked off the goaltender and out. It'll be closest is Weinrich. It'll be Raider ball. Weinrich to set it up off the back line. He's got Evans and he'll find him. Seneca in the middle of a change as Evans' shot over the cage. It'll stay with the Raiders. Geary coming on. Sargo headed off. It'll be Starr to take the field. As Weinrich sets up behind again, scooping, looking. He's got Geary cutting. Looks that way. 2 long poles in the way. He'll go back to Fagan at the point. Fagan winding up, loses possession. Picks it back up, goes to one hand. He'll peel off of that. He's looking for a pass, I hope, and he'll find it in the form of Wilson. Wilson to Fagan. Fagan with a swim move, driving the middle. He's got open players. He'll opt to shoot instead, and it'll be missed to the left where it's chased by Weinrich out of bounds to set back up for the Raiders. Real enters, ball bouncing off of Geary. Now Wilson shot off the chest of the Mars goalie. Battled for in and around the crease. It'll be a Mars long pole escaping. The butt end check by Wilson frees the ball up for Real. Now Starr, now Wilson, as a battle will ensue. A shove here on Mars will lead to a Seneca Valley Raider possession. Starr will start things out. He's got to gain the box and will. Firing it down for Wilson. Wilson to Weinrich behind in the X position. From X out front for Geary. It's off the back of the cage. Covered up by the goaltender who's under some pressure from Evans. He's able to clear to the wing where it's twisted by around Geary, Evans, and Real with the pressure freeing it up for Wilson. Wilson a bounce pass picked up by Real. Real fires one, comes out high, and it'll be a miss. It'll be Mars ball as the goalie able to get closest as it exited. Mars defense to set things up. The long pole 52 for Mars. Fires it off the back end. It's Evans sweeping through to pick it off. Looking backside for a bounce shot that misses. Does not quite get to the line. He'll be under pressure from Wilson. Now Evans. A pass up to the midfielder for Mars. as he winds through. Star there to defend, trying to keep him inside the Seneca zone. A nice butt end check. Ball's free at the midfield mark. Kicked at by Star. Whacked at by Mars. It'll be Star getting control. Star stopping, starting, finding Wilson. Wilson head up, finding a streaking Geary, who winds and cranks one just wide. It'll be Mars' ball on the missed shot. 4-0. Raiders lead the Planets. And the clock winds to zeros. And that will indicate the end of the first quarter. A first quarter dominated by the Seneca Valley Raiders. We'll try to remember to get you some replays here. But for now, we're going to head to intermission. It'll be real to take the face-off. Second quarter action here from Graham Park as Geary takes a shot from a Mars midi. He'll pick the ball back up and find Star. Star taking a shot from that same midi. He's able to escape, but he's hounded from behind. Every time he pulls that thing back, he gets smacked, and an attack by the goalie on Fagan is he's able to pull it around and tap it in for a top-a-roo. And Seneca Valley will take a 5-love lead. Star absolutely hounded down the side and was able to break free enough to make the pass to Fagan for the assist. The goalie had jumped out to try to pick it off and left Fagan with a yawning net. I'm not sure the size of a lacrosse net. Is it 6x6 maybe? I don't know. As Mars weaves into the middle, hounded from behind by Geary, freed up by Smackos. And Seneca Valley gets possession again. It's real right down Main Street for a rising shot that misses. Fagan closest to it, so Seneca will set things up again. A ball bouncing free to be attacked by Levi here, who is changing at the time. Starr able to scoop this one. Get possession and wheel it all the way up for Wilson. Weinrich will come in as Fagan mishandles, but is able to scoop it right back up. He goes to his signature one-handed walk along the right side. As he circles the zone, he'll play it down low over the head of Evans, but he'll not far enough to head out, so Evans will pick it up in the corner. Mars in a passive zone defense here. As Evans steps in, looks just over the head of Fowler. It'll bounce all the way free for Weinrich to pick things up. A high pass there by the Raider right wing. Weinrich will take possession, driving the middle, tapping it back after he gets pressured. There's Fowler moving it to Evans. Evans looking in front as he winds and fires one. That could have been a field goal in football, as he missed by about 11 and a half feet outside to the left. Wilson steps into the box with the ball as Seneca maintains possession. Evans blames his stick for the miss as he bangs it on the ground. If it breaks, he buys a new one. Fagan pulls it from X position out in front. Evans cuts to the middle. Fagan will wind and rip one that's wide, and Mars closest to it. Seneca needs to hit the net here. That's a couple in a row. Real, Evans, Fagan, all firing them high and or wide of the cage. This time, Fagan coming from that X position. There was nobody in behind. As Evans maintains position, able to free the ball up, it'll be Weinrich getting to it. I think it was either Fowler or Evans knocking down a Mars player. They weren't thrilled with that. As it bounces off the stick of Fagan, it'll be picked up by Evans. Evans fires when he scores no goal, as Fagan's going to head off for, I don't know what the call is. I would have called it interference in hockey, hitting a player without possession. So the goal for Evans will come off the board, and it will stay 5-0. Mars on the attack here. They will have a man-up advantage, as Seneca able to get an extra long pole in the form of Levi. Levi Racone. And we are underway as Mars with a man-up advantage. The midi gains the box, and they'll set things up. Pressured by Minton. As they'll work it to the wing, it'll be Minton on it again. Keeping that wing to the outside as it comes across under immediate pressure from Racone. Back as Minton will keep him out. Weaving, winding, a shot comes in. Randall there with the stop. As we look to clear, he'll fire it all the way up, far enough for Evans. And he'll gain the box. A 3-on-3 break here. He's got Weinrich to the outside. Trailed by Wilson, and he'll set things up as they try to run off the rest of this man advantage here from the Fagan penalty. Wilson, now Sargo. You got the Sargo twins. Anthony and Alex. Anthony with the ball at the top of the zone. As tick, tick, tick goes the penalty. We're at 5:25 to play second quarter action. From Graham Park. Chargers, is there a delay of game here or no? How long is this penalty on Fegan? They're usually a minute. It'll be worked into the middle. Evans weaving, firing, and a blister. A bounce shot by. A short-handed tally from numero uno. Could you tell I went to Patron for lunch today? My Spanish is on point. Bobby Starr doing the camera duties for us here. At some point in time, the Fegan penalty will end. Did he get a 2-minute? I don't even know if there are 2-minute penalties. No face-off, I guess, with the man up, following a short-handed goal. So Mars with the man up still, as we're inside of 5 to play here. Stutter step, weaving to the inside, firing a rising shot. Penalty on Fegan expires as we get wingered onto the field to play midi, and it's 6-on-6, and the Raider end. A pass comes in off the back of the cage, caught up in the netting. It'll be Randall with it. He goes to the outside, skipping one to the sideline that'll bounce out, and it'll be Mars Fighting Planet possession. Oh, no, they're going to call it Raider possession. They said maybe it went off of a stick. So Real to take it at the center field line, and he'll be in. He's got Wingard and Anthony Sargo, the other middies. This is work to Wilson in the offensive end. Wilson, Weinrich, and Evans. As Real gets control, find Evans. Evans battled on the outside, takes one shot, takes a slash to the head, and Seneca's going to have a man advantage here. If this ball touches the ground, as it's in the possession of Real right now, Real sets things up nicely to Wilson. The ball's down, and that'll bring the whistle and the slash to the dome by the Mars defenseman will put Seneca Valley on the man up. We're going to have Geary and Starr come on for Sargo and Wingard. Wilson will bring it from the side. Weinrich at the X position behind the cage. Starr at the center point. Geary and Real make up the best of the man advantage here for the Raiders. As Starr gets it right down Main Street, weaving through, firing one that's blocked by a long pole to be scooped up by Evans. Evans looks behind to X. Nice play there. Cutting in front. Geary picked off by the goaltender and cleared to the Mars midi, who's ridden by Wilson to the outside. Starr coming over in assistance. Now Real with help as he's able to cradle all the way through to midfield. And Mars will get possession. They have too many men in the offensive zone. Too many men in the offensive zone on Mars. No call here by the officials. They have 6 on attack despite being down a man. As Minton drives all the way through from the defensive end up. It'll be Mars knocking it away. And back to full participation, penalty over. Smackos with it. Winding free, finding the real deal, Jack Real. He'll gain the box and set things up for the Raiders. Geary. Top of the zone, over to Starr. Starr twisting it, looking. He'll look to the middle to Evans. Cutting through. Nothing there. Real looking to set a pick. Evans will go back to Starr. Starr will wind. As Seneca Valley doing a good job cutting through. They've got Real right in front. Evans on the wing, weaving to and fro. As it'll come to Real, his shot stopped. A clearing attempt for Mars off the goalie, right to 89. Did a great job stick handling before. He'll be pressured by Wilson, but able to get it up to 41 before throwing it out of bounds. As always, welcome everybody. Make sure you subscribe. Cine TV here, bringing you live action from Graham Park. The Mars Fighting Planets with the ball. Defended by Minton. He's able to free it up for Starr. Starr looking. He'll have Real streaking through the middle. Real look to the outside to Wilson. Down low to Fagan. Fagan cuts to the middle himself. One-handed, weaves through one, now two, and fires one by. I don't know. As we look to a face-off, 53.9 seconds to play in the first half from Graham Park. And for some reason, we're not doing face-offs, as Mars is going to start with the ball. Firing it crossfield, just past. That's 78 for Mars. Battled all the way to the ground. It'll be Seneca Valley Raider possession. Worked up, but cut off by Mars. Ziegler was the defender there. Racone now. Passed off from Wingard as Racone will stay on. Controlled by Mars. 78 off the wing. Looking for the middle. Racone with a nice defensive play there, and it'll be fired all the way up for Wilson. As the whistle blows, zeros hit the scoreboard. And that'll end the first half of play. Please stay tuned for our halftime show, the Jennifer Evans Gymnastics Spectacular at center field. We'll bring you back for the second half action after a word from our sponsors. Welcome back, Graham Park, Cranberry Township, Pennsylvania. Just up Route 79 from the City of Champions, Pittsburgh, PA. And again, we start with no face-off. I have no idea why. I don't know if it's a score thing. I don't know if, well, I have no idea why. Real with the pressure, knocks it free. Nice job there with the back hand tappy. The butt end check, they call it. As he walks in, fires to Wilson. Wilson will set things up. Racone off and a wingered in. He'll set up on the left side. Down low for Sargo. This is the Anthony variety. Up top for Real. Real. Down to Wilson. Wilson behind to Cristalino. Cristalino loses the ball as he tried to pass it, but he'll scoop it back up again. He's in the X position as it's worked to Wilson. Wilson will cut to the outside, Cristalino to the outside. Tried for Wilson. Wilson's one-time attempt, no good, but Anthony Sargo will pick off the breakout. Over to Wilson. Wilson, shot, finds the back of the net. And the Raiders' lead extends to 8. Well, let me see if I can catch that replay. Did I? Maybe. Hold on. I might have gotten the shot for you, bro. There it is. Boom, shakalaka. The shot from Wilson. No face-off as Mars will control. 89 for Mars. He's been able to control the ball pretty well as it knocked away by Racone. Battled with Alex Sargo. As it's booted free, it'll be Racone again. Kicking at it. Whacking it. Up in the air, it'll be Sargo getting control. Breaking it up to the outside for Evans, right wing side. The lefty moves to the middle. He's got Fowler. Finds him. A rocket shot just misses. And Cristalino there in the X position to maintain possession for the Raiders. From behind the cage. Outside to Evans. He weaves in front. Looking. He'll go all the way across to Starr. Starr cuts to the middle. Bounce shot will tickle the twine. .740 to play. Third quarter action. From beautiful Graham Park. Graham Park features a number of amenities. If you so choose to come visit, a deck hockey facility, a pickleball, I can say nothing but like extravaganza, as there are 6,000 people playing pickleball at every given moment here in Graham Park. Tennis courts. Playgrounds, outdoor workout facilities, a walking trail up that doubles as a biking trail, and I've even seen people run on purpose on that trail as Starr is tripped up. We'll get a tripping violation. A 1-minute tripperoo on Wayne Gretzky. 99 for Mars. So Seneca to go to the man up. Starr at center point. Able to find Alex Sargo. He walks in. Looks behind to Cristalino. Bounces off of his stick. He'll pick it up behind in the X position. Looking to come to the right. His right, your left, in front. Evans catching. Great block shot. He'll stick with it. Ball up in the air. Bouncing ball scooped up by Alex Sargo, who's hit, twisted, loses the ball, but he's able to scoop it and maintain possession for the Raiders in this man up. Star whips one that skips wide. Cristalino will bring it off the back line. Passing it in front, picked off by Mars. Bouncing ball up towards the center field line that's cut off by Star. He twists, looks for Fowler under some pressure, maintains possession. Now he'll fling it all the way across to Evans. Evans on the right wing side as the man advantage for Seneca Valley ends. It's 6v6 action in the Mars zone. It's Fowler now. Down low to Evans. He'll cut to the middle and twist back to the outside. He's got Sargo cutting. His pass is intercepted, or cut off anyway. A bouncing ball comes towards Wilson, kicked free by Mars, picked up by Sargo. Another bouncer in front. This time Evans in to attempt the scoop. And ultimately outnumbered by the Planets, 99. Twisting his way up towards center field. He'll fling it to 14. And Mars is in on an onside play. He'll retreat to the center line where he's able to be attacked by the attack of Raiders before gaining the offensive zone again. Pass intended for 89 will be scooped up by 78 for Mars. Ziegler there in defense. Able to knock it free. Now Sargo. Still in Mars possession. Sargo defending as it's centered by Mars. Minton out racing the Mars midi to the ball. He'll rocket it all the way up the field. Tracking it down is Mars, as well as I think that's Evans on the wing. He'll end up scooping it. Weaving in front and firing to the corner. For the Raider scores, they get to double digits. 4 minutes and 26 seconds to play in the third quarter. And again, no face-off. It looks like Mars will start with the ball. I don't know if that's a score thing. It could be. Mars is setting things up. Played to the outside. Taken there. Into the middle to be defended by, I think that's Racone with a short stick. And we have a time violation on the Planets. It'll be Racone, usually using the long pole. Playing midi now, and not long pole midi. He'll gain center field and get it to Alex Sargo. Alex is in the zone. So Raiders look to set things up. I'm sorry, that's Jack Reel. Jack Reel, a stutter step move, cuts to the middle. Looks. A nice pass intended for Cristalino, defended by the goaltender, and we get a crease violation on the Raiders. Seneca to start with the goalie. Mars to start with the goalie. As 89 winds up through the midfield. Defended by Geary. To the offside, 41 with the ball from Mars as it knocked away by Fagan, defended well by Racone. He's used to the long twig, but he is just a ball of pressure. As it'll be freed up for Geary. Geary, ridden to the outside, stays inbounds, fires it upfield, looking for Wilson. The bouncing ball gets the whole way in on the Mars netminder. Passed up, flung across, nice breakout by the Planets, defended by Reel. Swipe that, can't get it out of that stick. A nice cross field pass for a shot that's blocked by Minton. Just eating that shot. That is not easy to do. Those things are hard. Smackos able to come in and take possession. He'll fire it up for Evans, scooping it, taking a whack or two. He's got Real if he can find him, and he does. Jack Real will scoop the ball and possess on the right wing side. Pulling things back out is now that they can set things up. The timer is clear. Racone sets to drive the middle. And he'll fling it cross field to Wilson, who catches, switches hands, goes to Cristalino behind. Cutting Real out to Wilson. Wilson to Racone. Racone retreats and will set things up again. Switching with Geary. And now again with Real. In front comes Exposition. As Cristalino jumped in front looking for the pass, the shot went over, and it put the goalie as the closest player, which will mean Mars possession behind the net. It'll be the goalie to start the breakout from behind the cage. A little different. Worked up to the long pole, up to the midfielder. Weinrich comes off the sideline as Real defends. 89 breaks it out well for Mars, yet again. Back pressure from Real as it's set up by the Planets on the left side. Down low. Remember, subscribe. Cinnamon Swirl TV here, bringing you the action. Subscribe to the channel. We appreciate it. As Minton able to get possession and fire it all the way up to the offensive end where Evans will battle. Supported well by Cristalino. Able to pop it to Real. Cross feed and a shot from Wilson stopped by the goalie. That might have been the best play yet. 3 or 4 good consecutive passes by the Raiders. As Wingard possesses. He's under pressure. Protects the ball with the body. Works it lower for Wilson. Real gets a change for Anthony Sargo. Wilson works it behind to Cristalino in Exposition. And time will expire with the ball behind the Mars net. Ending the third quarter. Welcome back Graham Park. A 10-0 Raider lead. As it looks like we have some position changes. It looks like Fagan will be with the long pole. Along with Fowler, Ziegler, Weinrich. I think the D are going to have some fun. As it looks like Minton, Smackos, and Racone are your attack. And the forwards are learning just how difficult defense is as weaving through. And the goalie's taking off upfield. Is he allowed to go the whole way? As Randall is headed into the offensive end. He'll fire it down low looking for his defenseman. And the long pole for Mars gains the Seneca end. Firing it cross field, it'll be cut off by Ziegler. He'll win that battle. Racone open up the wing as Ziegler finds him. Racone gains the box with possession. He'll fire one that skips wide in behind. Nobody in X, so it'll be Mars possession here. Looks like Fagan is stepping off. He's got the long pole in hand, but he'll be replaced by Anthony Sargo. To play the midfield position as Mars tries to escape a bouncing ball, scooped up. Again, 89. Trying to escape a nice weaving play to 99. They've been very effective here. Back pressure from Sargo. Flipped across. As Mars possesses. Wingard tries to scoop, can't. Weaving in for what was going to be a right wing shot, but is defended off well by Sargo. Sargo. Pressured from behind, outnumbered along the wall or along the sideline here. There's no boards in lacrosse. There is in box lacrosse. We get a non-exclusionary foul on 24 Wingard. And it'll be Mars possession in the middle to 89. 89 and 99 have been dangerous all day. As we go inside of 8 minutes, Mars with the advantage here so far, as Seneca doing the right thing here, moving kids around. The kids seem to be having fun with it. The traditional decor back in the attack zone, leaving it to the middies and the attacks to try to defend here. A shot bouncing wide and out of bounds. It'll be Seneca Valley Raider possession. What hustle there by Weinrich with the long pole. Fakes a pass. Blazes up the right. Looks, and lofts it downfield for Smackos. Smackos into the offensive zone. He's got him in front. There's Minton, and it's a great save. And Mars goaltender will get possession. Firing it up. Bouncing ball all the way through. It'll be a push foul on Cristalino. And Mars will get possession at the midfield stripe. Star into the game. As 89 possesses. Top of the zone. Defended by Anthony Sargo. A pick. As two Seneca players run into each other. There's Star on the defense. Ball is loose in front. Scooped up, shot, and it'll roll in, and Mars will get their first tally. Oh, no, maybe not. They call a foul. Oh, no, they called a goal. All right, it is a goal. Arms raised in a touchdown formation. But I believe there's also a foul on Star. Star getting dirty in front of the net. That kid's father, I don't know. I mean, skip shot in on Randall. He fires it up off the stick of Fagan. It'll be scooped up in the offensive zone. Minton twisting and turning as he drives the cage. Knocked out from behind. It'll bounce to Racone. Seneca short-handed here on the exclusion penalty to 7-star. Minton drives the middle. Knocked out of the stick. It'll be, I'm sorry, that was Racone. Minton in a battle. He'll win that one. As it bounces in front of the cage, it'll be scooped up by the goaltender and played to the outside. Stars, penalty over. It'll be Real. Jumping in, centering feed. Ridden wide and her shot goes in. It's Nico Minton. Traditionally with the long pole in hand, getting a chance to play attack. And that looked like fun. 5:26 to play. It'll be 8 for Mars in the middle. Sent out to 14. He tries to challenge Evans. That didn't go his way, and Evans will fire back up the field. He's joined by Fagan. As he works it to the offensive zone, he'll go outside to Racone. Racone weaves in front. He'll fire one that's high and wide. Nobody in the X position will mean Mars will take control. Smekas with the pressure. Mars able to complete the pass, and they'll set it up to the goaltender. He'll whip things upfield. It'll be 99. Unable to get control. Evans will get there. He'll scoop and twist. Knocked out. He'll try it again. And once, twice, 3 times a lady. He's now double teamed. Knocked free. He'll stay with the play. Fired to the middle, where Evans will get there again. Knocking it free. It'll be scooped up by Minton. Fired for Smekas. He can't get control, but it'll check up before it goes out of bounds, so Smekas will get to the ball. In the middle, Minton. Now to Racone. As the D oh, heavens to Betsy. He's hammered. And a shot from Evans gets in. Oh, they blew the whistle, so no goal on the Evans shot as that one skipped through. And 67 will head off for a cross check. Seneca will head to the man advantage. Racone with the ball. Coming off the sidewall. Flipping it to the middle to Real. Turning, bouncing shot. We'll find the top of the netting. And the Raiders have a dozen. Looks like you guys have been getting a good stream out there. Hope you're enjoying some Raider lacrosse here from Graham Park as Mars will start with the ball. Pressured by Geary. The ball pops free. On it, Real. Mars maintains possession. Shot comes in, stopped by Randall, and he's off again. Racing down the field. As he fires it up to Smekas. Smekas will gain the zone, looking to set things up, firing it backside. There's Real. He'll whip one at the net for another goal. A Baker's dozen now. We'll run the clock with 3:15 to play. Fourth quarter action. We'll show you the OT1 sign for the hockey game on the scoreboard. Seneca Valley Raider Lacrosse. Make sure you subscribe below. You can also find us at citytv.com on the World Wide Web. And, of course, here on YouTube, subscribe to the channel. You'll also find us on the Twitter, the Instagram, and the Facebook. Raider ball, it'll be Weinrich. Up the sideline he goes. To the edge of the box where he's pressured by some Mars attack. It'll be freed up. And Mars will come away with it. Some nice pressure there before being knocked down by Alex Sargo and picked up by Mars at the center field area. Pressured immediately by Wingard. He'll knock the ball free before being scooped back up, twisting into the middle. It'll be Alex Sargo coming away. A penalty coming here on Mars, as the bouncing ball will draw the whistle. Looks like an unsportsmanlike conduct foul on 4-4. And he is displeased, as the Raiders will head to a man advantage. He might have gotten a game misconduct. I don't know. I don't know how that works. We had a penalty call of a flapping of the arms to the outside. I don't know what that call is. And then it had something that appeared to be a safety in football, as the shot goes off the twig of the Mars goaltender, off the stick of a cone. Sargo from behind, finding Minton. Minton, Smackos. Possesses on the right side. Out top for Sargo. They're trying to get it to the D-men here. That pass intercepted, flung backside. It'll be Sargo again. This time a look for Smackos, and it just misses him. 30 seconds remaining, fourth quarter action. Seneca Raider Lacrosse on Cine TV is the shot from Wingard. A great save. Ball loose in front. It'll be kicked free and covered to be scooped by the Mars goaltender. Trying to fling it upfield as time will expire to end the fourth quarter. No goal as the ball comes off the stick of Sargo into the net after the zeros appear on the clock. An excellent showing by your Raiders in a 13-1 victory. Thanks for joining us, Cinnamon's World TV. Join us for the next game. I think we play again Saturday. I don't know if I'll be here for it, as the squish tender will be in net. So we will do our best to let you know what games we'll bring you. Thanks for joining us.